Judy note, on Wednesday 1st of July China started the Global Currency Reset International release. Buyers, paymasters and others in the process were told that Tier 2 should be liquid on Monday 6th of July. Contacts in Zurich were told there was a high level of certainty that Tuesday 7th of July would be liquidity release day for all tiers, including us in Tier 4B, with no more anticipated delays. The release of secured websites with instructions on how to obtain your personal 800-S to obtain your appointment to exchange currency and redeem ZIM at contract rates could happen at any moment from now to Tuesday 7th of July. The Department of Defense confirmed that deep state operatives have been arrested who were trying to hack Tier 4 bank servers on Wednesday 1st of July when the GCR was to begin in the U.S. Also on Wednesday 1st of July there were even more arrests in Zurich when deep state operatives tried to skim GCR funds after they were kicked out of Reno. Over the past several days there have been arrests in the UK. In addition, there were 168 high-profile arrests that had to complete between now and Friday night 3rd of July. Part of arrest list. Groups and paymasters were reporting that they would have appointments to exchange/redeem perhaps on Saturday 4th of July and at least by Monday 6 July, which was 120 days before a presidential election of 3 November, that would fit requirements that elections be held within 120 days after announcement of Nazara, expected over this 4th of July weekend. U.S. Congress would be out of session beginning Friday 3rd of July to take another vacation. The Democratic House of Representatives planned to be gone through August. The July 4th Independence Day celebrations were expected to see President Trump make important announcements, likely on the U.S. dollar returning to a gold standard and implementation of Nazara debt forgiveness law. President Trump's schedule. If you wanted the contract rates on your currency exchange, you must make your appointment within the first 7 days after the secured websites came out. ZIM redeemers should try to set appointments within the next 4 days. We would have 30 days to exchange at the contract rates. It was believed the general public would begin exchanges at the new international rates around mid-July. A Friday, July 3, 2028, 38 p.m. EDT. Fleming Military Intel Contact Report. 1. China started the international release on Wednesday 1st of July and the RV release was moving forward like a machine. The deep state obstructionist group's interference and attack on the release process would be in vain and overcome because final liquidity movement has already started and would continue to completion in the next several days. 2. Over the past several days there have been arrests in the UK. 3. Buyers, paymasters and others in the process were told that Tier 2 should be liquid Monday 6th of July. 4. There would be a Monday 6th of July swap, similar to a redemption, with a Tier 1 bank that was in line with timing of private exchange redemption appointments, though do not be surprised if it was moved by the bank to Tuesday 7th of July. 5. Contacts in Zurich were told there was a high level of certainty that Tuesday 7th of July would be liquidity release day with no more anticipated delays. 6. Contacts in Zurich were told there was a high level of certainty that Tuesday 7th of July would be liquidity release day with no more anticipated delays. 7. Tier 1, lower level, banks and their servers in several countries had to be secured against deep state criminal hacking. The top 5 elders were aware and approving of this so that the humanitarian funds to us in Tier 4B were not stolen by deep state criminals post-RV and compromise the pressing need for humanitarian funds to reach those in need in each country. 8. Isaac's admonition, please keep the faith. I know people are anxious, nervous and desperate and we also want to help a lot of people, so just keep pressing through the last push. Have a nice weekend. 9. It would be wise to continue prayers that no more interference delay the liquidity downline movement to us in Tier 4B. July 4, 2020 Fleming Morning Call. 1. Department of Defense has reported that deep state operatives have been arrested who were trying to hack Tier 4 bank servers on Wednesday 1st of July when the GCR was to begin in the U.S. 2. There were 168 high-profile arrests that had to be made between now and Friday night 4th of July. 3. On July 2, Giselle Maxwell was arrested. CQ drop 4,577. 4. The top 5 Chinese elders approved of these arrests. 5. There were arrests in Zurich on Wednesday 1st of July when more deep state operatives tried to skim GCR funds in Europe after they were kicked out of Reno. 6. On Wednesday 1st of July the GCR started in Asia and 500,000 exchanges have occurred in Asia as of this morning July 4, 2020. 7. Because of these arrests the Tier 4B start has been pushed to Monday to Tuesday July 6, 7. 8. The ZIM was still in play. See Friday, July 3, 2020 Operation Disclosure RV, Intelligence Alert, Full Report, July 1, 2020, Operation Disclosure RV, Intelligence Alert, Full Report, July 1, 2020, Disclaimer. The following is an overview of the current situation of the world based on intelligence received from several sources which may or may not be accurate or truthful. 1. Sources agree that after the 4th of July, the deep state will be completely exposed. Dark to light and blackout necessary as Q stated. 2. Sex attack allegations against Joe Biden are expected to be revealed. Each year, 90% of deaths worldwide related to influenza A virus, IAV, strike men and women aged 65 and older. If the flu, influenza, is more deadly among the elderly, known, how is it possible select, D, governors thought it was safe to push COVID-19 positive elderly patients back into nursing homes, hot zones? Why would this be directed if hospitals, plus U.S. Navy medical ships, NYCCA, plus erected care facilities, had more than 70% capacity? Milwaukee police are getting caught running a two-building sex trafficking operation. Local citizens swarmed the house, recovered documents and caught cops on camera transporting the kids out the house. One of the houses was burnt down, destroying most evidence. But citizens grabbed documents from the house. One is a list of kids with check marks next to their name. All viewable in the live streams. I will link Facebook live streams. The upcoming Monday, August 3, 2020 was named Satanic Revels, Sexual, Oral, Anal, Vaginal, Female ages 7-17. This monthly satanic holiday used the perpetrator's own children whom they tortured in sex orgies, baptism in a mixture of urine and blood and participation in human sacrifice, after which they forced the little ones to eat the flesh and drink the adrenochrome blood from the pineal gland of the traumatized victim. This information came from an occult calendar put together by professional therapists using accounts of their satanic ritually abused, SRA, clients. According to the calendar, such satanic holidays, celebrated at least monthly across the globe, were based on abuse so traumatic that it severed the child's developing thinking patterns to mind control them into multiple personalities in order for the perpetrators to have lifelong control over their victims. Please be aware of any satanic activities around you and report such to local authorities. Warn teens about the dangers of Satan worship, which always included participation in pornography, sex orgies and killing small animals as preparation for raping children and participating in human sacrifices at the higher satanic coven level. Since Satanists were known to infiltrate police and other legal entities, also fill out the ICE form below, detailing your observance, including your report to police and how they handled it. F. Exchange of foreign currencies, redemption of ZIM bonds. The below was a compilation of information received about exchanging, redeeming and written in my opinion only. Official instructions would come out with release of the 800-S and could easily differ. June 9, 2020 email from Frank Templeton of Templeton Collectibles. ZIM bones and ZIM notes refer to the same thing. Folks are expecting them to be treated like a bond. Reports were that dinar and dong were no longer available to buy until after contract rates were no longer available. 800 hash notification. Several Tier 1 banks would send out 527,000 plus emails to currency and SIM holders containing a secure website link and coded 800 number to call for appointments and obtain redemption, exchange information. The code was an individualized ID number connected to your social security number for you to take through the redemption process. Take that ID number to your appointment. Do not give out the coded 800 hash to anyone as it was connected to your social security number and personal banking account and could only be used once for your personal appointment. If you did not receive an email, then you could find a secure website on the websites as below. That secured website would have instructions on how to obtain your personalized coded 800 hash ID number for the redemption process.